We're going to talk about this because it's very important for you to understand that everything that is going on in your life is not a mistake. Yes, it might not make sense, but everything that is going on, you need it, and you are where you are for a reason. You might not be aware of why you are there, why you are going through something, but in time past, in the near future, you're going to look back to the past things or years or the experiences you've had, and you are going to see why God allowed it. The things that happen to us, and I'll use my life as example because all this thing I talk about is from my own experience. There were times that I would go through stuff and I was bitter and I'm like, God, why me, why me, why me? But now, every single one of them, the time somebody mistreated me, rejected me, the relationships that failed, I look back and I'm like, God, I thank you so much, because even if I had entered in those relationships, now I see it for what it is. I would have been making the biggest mistake of my life, or now I see how toxic that person was, how I would have been in that kind of relationship. Like, now I look back and I'm like, God, you are so good. Because everything that I went through has also shaped me to become who I am today. That my mercy you see today, I was not who I am today. Like, I was so toxic, I was so dysfunctional, I was a codependent. I didn't even have my own brain of reasoning. Like, people had to tell me that I was a people pleaser. I didn't have my own joy, my own happiness. Like, I didn't even know who I was. But every experience that I went through has really added to who I am today, and I would not trade who I am today. And I say this because you have to understand that God allows everything that you go through for a reason. And sometimes it doesn't make sense, and we think, yes, maybe if you're a Christian, everything has to go good, like, you know, that it shows that yes, you're a Christian. But it's not that. We are being shaped, we are being like trimmed and pruned. Everything is either taken away from our lives, the things that are bad, that are not serving us anymore, and then it's also adding, so they're like a blessing in disguise. I want you to get this deep inside you, knowing and learning to understand and pray to God and say, God, whatever is your purpose in this, help me to be at peace with it, and to go to and to learn the lesson that I need to learn. Because of course, if you don't learn this lesson that you need to learn, then you're going to keep repeating, getting this same experience. But submit to whatever is going on and pray that God will help you to learn the lesson, whatever God is showing you, and know that everything you go through is not a mistake. It's